From the southwest zone, our host brigade, Bunbury. Goldfield zone, South Kalgoorlie. Also from the Goldfield zone, Southern Cross. From the Central Wheat Belt, Northern. From the Great Southern, Albany. From the Central Wheat Belt, Calabarin. From the southwest, Harvey. From the metropolitan zone, Kwinana. From the southwest, Brunswick. From the northern zone, returning after 10 years, Mount Magnet. From the southwest zone, Mandurah. And from the metropolitan zone, Oakford BFB. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 Senior State Championships. I'd like to introduce the following distinguished guests: the Honourable Paul Papalia, CSC MLA, Minister for Emergency Services; Mr Craig Waters, AFSM, Deputy Commissioner Operations; Mr Danny Moscone, AFSM, Assistant Commissioner Metropolitan Operations; Mr Paul Carr, Assistant Commissioner Country Operations; Mr Tony Dodd, AFSM, President of the Volunteer Fire and Rescue Services Association of Western Australia; Mr Steve Wickham, DFES Chaplain. Councillor Marina Quain, City of Bunbury, representing Mayor de San Miguel. Got that right. Mr Matt Fellini, Superintendent Southwest. And Mr Gary McEnany, District Officer, Southwest. If we can all please be standing for the National Anthem.
Oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth of toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every state advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing advance Australia
That is to recognise what an extraordinary contribution you all make. We've at the end of the high threat period, we've come through it in a really good way. We've been able to witness the exceptional service that you all deliver, but also increasingly how effective we are at combining all of the assets that are available to us, the career guys, collaborating with volunteers, utilising our aerial assets, and ultimately getting you guys in on the ground and defeating what has been, on a lot of occasions, some really serious threats to community lives and livelihoods. I'd just like to say that without what you do, none of that would be possible, but the truth is, the level of service that you all provide is world class. It's an exceptional thing that you achieve, and it is something that we could not possibly remunerate. The taxpayer would never be able to afford to pay for this sort of service that you ultimately deliver on behalf of your friends and families for free. You sacrifice your own time, your energy, and you put yourselves in harm's way on behalf of all the rest of us, and that is a wonderful contribution to the community. So thank you very much for what you do. Good luck to everyone who's competing today, and in advance can I just extend congratulations to those who are successful and come out on top, but you're all champions for just doing what you do. Thanks very much and have a great day.
Thank you, Minister. I'd like to invite Deputy Commissioner Operations Craig Waters, AFSM, to address the audience.
Thank you, Paul, and can I just start off by acknowledging the traditional owners on the land in which we gather here today and pay my respects to elders past and present. I can also acknowledge the Minister for Emergency Services, the Honourable Paul Papalia, CSC MLA, and thank you, Minister, for your ongoing support for emergency services and in particular the volunteers and for this event. And I know you've been here a number of times. All the other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, but most importantly the volunteers and competitors that are competing here today. As the Minister alluded to, we wouldn't be able to provide the service we do to the community without volunteers, and over 90% of the landmass, the emergencies we respond to is undertaken by volunteers, so thank you very much. For everyone that's competing today, all the best of luck to you, and I'd just like to acknowledge Harvey, who recently went over to Victoria and competed in the Country Fire Association's championships. The women came around first place in the wet hose competition, I understand, and the men came second in the A section marshalling area. So well done to you guys, and I'm sure you'll be up there again today, having taken out the the gong last year in these competitions, so well done to you. But on behalf of the Commissioner, I wish everyone all the best for today.
Tony Dodd, AFSM, President of the Volunteer Fire and Rescue Services Association, to address the competitors.
Distinguished guests, competitors, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 2026 State Senior Championships, once again at Bunbury. So I'd like to extend my thanks to the Bunbury Brigade for making the track available, and also for all the work that they've done in the organisation and getting together this championships. Without their help, it would make our task much more difficult. But in particular, I'd like to thank Les James, who has put in an inordinate amount of time at the track over the last few weeks, and also John Cowell, who's done a fantastic job as well. So thank you to those two guys in particular. I think this time last year I stood here and said I hope we'd be back at Gilbert Fraser. I didn't put any cartons on it this year. A project that really should have taken around 6 to 8 months has dragged on a bit. I could say a lot more, but we're at a stage now where hopefully we can get the pump design finalised. They've decided what they're going to do at asset management, and we can get the water there. So our aim is to be there for our junior championships. And I'm not taking any bets on that, but that's what our aim is at this stage. Okay, it's very pleasing to see Mount Magnet back on the track. They used to be a very competitive side a number of years ago, both in seniors and juniors, so it's great to see you guys back again. So welcome and have a great championships. And it's pleasing to see Oakford back, and also Kwinana again, and they're extending their events that they're competing in, so that's great. This year we've got 12 brigades and some 20 teams that have nominated in the various events, so that's an increase slightly on last year. So if we can continue to encourage brigades in our zones to compete, we'll start gradually improve the numbers overall. If we're all prepared to get round and help new brigades coming in, it makes it a lot easier for them as well. This year operationally, it hasn't been a great difference to the last few years. Once again, we've been called upon many times to attend large bushfire incidents, certainly in deployment over to Victoria, and also deployment up to areas where cyclones have hit and things like this as well. Probably one of the major areas that we are noticing an increase in is in road crash rescue, and for many brigades now that's becoming the major response for a lot of them. So it's really important that we look after each other, because continue to monitor welfare of members of your brigades, and make sure that everyone is well, because they can be a little bit traumatic at times. For your efforts, on behalf of the association, thank you very much. The association will still continue to take all these sort of operational matters to DFIS. We meet a few times a year with the chief superintendents, and we go through those operational issues that are raised through zones and by brigades to see if we can rectify those and get improvements there. To all your families, thank you very much. We can't do what we do without you people supporting us in the background. So thanks very much to all the families and those people that come down and support you also in your competitions. Finally, this will be the last championships that Deputy Commissioner Craig Waters will be attending. He's retiring in July. I've had many meetings with Craig over the years, and he's been a very avid supporter of the volunteers, particularly VFRS. He's always looked out for our interests and done the best he can for us. So Craig, on behalf of the association, thank you very much. We do wish you all the best in retirement. I know you have great plans, probably to go boating and fishing and things like that, but I can recommend retirement. It's a very good lifestyle. Okay. Enjoy yourselves at the competition, have a great time, and we'll catch up with you during the course of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. I'd like to introduce Councillor Marina Quain from the City of Bunbury, representing Mayor DeSan Miguel, to address the audience.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bunbury. The weather gods are shining down on us, and I hope you have a fantastic event. And thank you, Mount Magnet, for travelling all this way to come to Bunbury. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself and have a great event. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to invite DFES Chaplain Steve Wickham to bless the championships.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I have the task today to bless the State Easter Firefighting Championships, but it would be remiss of me to conduct such a blessing without first calling our collective attention to recent losses within the VFRS family since Easter last year. Just going to call out these names and we're going to hold a minute's silence. Vernon Drage, Terry Major, Philip Brown, AFSM, Dennis Wilkinson, Matthew Petch, Brian Willoughby, AFSM, Brodie West, Pat Kennedy, Steve Prosser, the most committed firefighters and all extraordinary people. Death always catches us by surprise. There are no words that dignify our grief, and it's moments like these we just simply hold a moment's silence, but please hold in your mind and thoughts and hearts those you've lost as well. Let us conduct a minute's silence. Allow me to recite the firefighter's prayer. When sirens sound, when I respond, when urgency is there, I ask, O God, that you would heed a firefighter's prayer. When I encounter any scene with smoke and flames and force, help me to hear their faintest cry and then locate its source. Help me to work effectively, extinguishing the flames, protecting lives and property, regardless of their names. Please keep me focused on my task and help me to be brave, to give the very best in me, to rescue and to save. And should it be through circumstance, my life you cannot spare, surround my family with your love and keep them in your care. Amen. God bless you all.
Thank you, Steve. If I can call past President Paul de Bourlay to come up to the front, please. Sure. He also served as President of the Goldfields Zone from 2000 to 2021, heavily involved in the local senior and junior competitions. In appreciation of Shane's efforts, commitment, continued support and long service to the association, we are awarding him life membership with the Volunteer Fire and Rescue Services Association of Western Australia. Could call Tony Dodd up, please. Peter Flanjar is a life member of the Mandurah VFRS and has been a volunteer for some 45 years. Since 2000, he has been actively involved in the state championships, both for juniors and seniors. He is the person behind the scenes who is the association timing technician. He makes up, maintains, sets up and packs up the timing equipment used at the association championships. Many people probably don't realise the time commitment this involves. The cables, discs, junction boxes, finishing gates, timing clocks have to be checked out prior to the championships. On the day before the competition begins, the timing equipment must be set up, and then during the championships has to be monitored and any malfunctions or issues fixed up. Peter is usually the person you see around on the scissor lift, attending to any issues that may arise. What many of you would not be aware of is that it was Peter who developed this horn starting system that we have used at the championships since 2000. Prior to that was a starting gun, which was used, but this at times proved unreliable, particularly when caps were used prior to bullets and costly. In appreciation of Peter's efforts, commitment, continued support and service of some 26 years, the Association Competition Management Committee has awarded him life membership of the committee. I can call Nathan Lowton from the Competition Management Committee to come forward. Les James has a long history with VFRS competitions, firstly as a runner with Bunbury VFRS where he competed for many years and continued as their reel catcher for many years after he stepped down from running on the reel. For some 20 or so years, Les has been an official at the state junior and senior championships, usually in the timing stand as a timekeeper and recorder. This is a role that he performs to a high standard. Les also developed the timing system that is used at most Southwest Zone competitions, and some of which was used at last year's state senior championships and will be used again this year. For a number of years now, Les has also helped Peter Flanger out with the setting up and packing away of the timing equipment at championships, a task he also does at many picnic competitions. For Les's service to state championships and competitions, and in recognition of his continued dedication, commitment and contribution, the Association Competition Management Committee recognises and extend their appreciation for his efforts by awarding him with life membership of the committee. I could call Paul Wellington, Junior Reserve Vice President and member of the Competition Management Committee, to come forward. Peter Newby, AFSM, was a long-serving member of the Harvey VFRS, serving over 40 years with the Brigade and is a life member of the Brigade. He served as captain, secretary, treasurer and coach of the competition team. In 1986, he was elected to the VFRS Association as a representative for the Southwest Zone. He held this position until 2003. During his time on the Association Executive, he was Vice President from 1988 to 2002, President from 2002 to 2003. His role as an Association Executive member, and since he stepped down from the Executive, has been the main person responsible for the setting up of the water system at the Gilbert Fraser track, ensuring that it was functioning correctly and then maintaining and monitoring it during the championships. For Peter's continued years of support and dedicated service to state championships and competitions, and in recognition of his commitment and efforts, the Association Competition Management Committee have awarded him life membership of the committee. Congratulations to all those recipients. That concludes our opening ceremony. If coaches and competitors can please assemble on the track for the first event, which is one of the pumper events. If all judges can please report to the track in front of the timing stand for a briefing before the commencement of the competition. Once we get to about event 3 of the pumper events, the dry work events will commence on the dry work track and run at the same time. With that, it'll just be an as you come draw. Once you finish your event here, make your way over to the dry work track when that commences. There'll be an announcement for that. Brigades, attention. About face. Dismissed.
Testing, testing. Okay, the first event is the flaked hose practice for 4 competitors. The pumper appliance flaked hose practice for 4 competitors. The officials for the pumper event: track master Paul Munro, starter Trevor Jones, appliance and hydrant Murray Luff, branch at the 90 Frankie Arnold, hose set up and assist Phil Scott and Shane Munro, marshal David Fox, an event set up by Phil Scott and Tony Dodd. Please report to the track. Just repeating that: the track master Paul Munro, starter Trevor Jones, appliance and hydrant Murray Luff, 90-foot branch line Frankie Arnold, set up and assist Phil Scott and Shane Munro, marshal Dave Fox, and the setup is Tony Dodd and Phil Scott. Please report to the track.
Tested 1, 2.
Can all brigades please report to the start line for the pumper appliance flaked hose event for 4 competitors. First on the mark is Calabaron, followed by starter Trevor Jones, appliance and hydrant Murray Luff, 90-foot branch line Frankie Arnold, hose and setup Phil Scott and Shane Munro, marshal David Fox, and event setup Tony Dodd and Phil Scott. Please report to the start to the track master Paul Munro. Unfortunately, Calabarin will be a rerun. Calabarin rerun.
We're going to track master. I don't know. Where is he? Oh, it's just got some slate. Wow. Track master. This isn't the time for it. It should have been done far before and far prior to us. Yeah. You got 4 runs? Just one on the other side. Right. Just in case it's sneaky. Yeah, you got to watch out. There'll be halfway down the track by the time we press the button. You right, Paul? Yep. Come up to your mark. Set.
All clear, Oakford 2, your time, 21.48.
Up to your mark. Set.
All clear, Southern Cross 2. Your time, 27.48. 2748, Southern Cross 2. Recall. Recall, that was South Kalgoorlie 2. I'm sorry, Spud. South Kalgoorlie 2, 2748.
Up to your mark. Set. All clear, Oakford 1. Your time, 19.52. Oakford 1, 19.52. Harvey 1 on the mark.
All clear, Harvey 1, your time, 19.21. Harvey 1, 19.21, all clear. Next team on the mark is Northern 2. All clear, Northern 2, your time, 22.53. All clear, Northern 2, 22.53. All clear, Brunswick Junction. Brunswick Junction's time, Brunswick Junction 1, your time, 19.41. All clear. South Kalgoorlie 1. South Kalgoorlie 1, your time 20.23. 20.23 to South Kalgoorlie 1. Next team on the mark is Calabaran 2. All clear, Calabaran 2. Your time 22.41. Calabaran 2, 22.41. All clear. Recall. Southern Calabaran 2, a miss. Recall, Calabaran 2, a miss. Next team on the mark is Bunbury. Our host brigade, Bunbury.
Up your back. Set.
Bunbury, a miss. Bunbury 1, a miss.
Up your mark. Set.
All clear, Albany 1. Your time, 17 point.
Up your mark. Set.
All clear, Northern 1. Your time, 19:19. Northern 1, all clear, 19:19. Next team on the mark is Southern Cross 1. Southern Cross 1 on the mark.
Up your mark. Right. Set. No water went in the bag. Oh, that's all right. It's a little bit straight. He put it on. You're right. Well, that's your job. You're right. Put him down there.
Is that all clear, Paul? All clear, Southern Cross 1. Your time, 19:91. All clear, Mandra, your time, 24.32. Next team on the mark is Brunswick Junction 2. Brunswick Junction all clear. Your time 32.12. 3312 Brunswick Junction 2. Next time on the mark is Mount Magnet. Welcome back, Mount Magnet. All clear, Mount Magnet, your time, 23.23 to Mount Magnet. Well done. Next team on the mark is Kwinana.
Come up to your mark. Set.
All clear, Kwinana. Kwinana's time, 21.17. 21.17 to Kwinana, all clear. Next team on the mark is Albany 2.
Come up to your mark. Oh, hang on. Come up to your mark. Set.
All clear, Albany 2. Your time, 26.27. 26.27 to Albany 2. The final team to run is rerun for Calabaran 1. Calabaran 1 is the final team. All clear, Caliberan 1, your time 22.55. That completes the pumper appliance flaked hose practice for 4 competitors. The next event is event 2, the pump-up appliance hose practice double disc for 4 competitors. Event 2, the pumper appliance hose practice double disc for 4 competitors. First team on the mark is Albany 1, followed by Harvey. No. Harvey 2's out. It'd be Albany 1, followed by South Kalgoorlie 1. Leanne from the Bunbury Brigade, can you report to the timing stand? Leanne from the Bunbury Brigade to the timing stand. Judges and officials for event 2, the pumper appliance hose practice double disc for 4 competitors. Trackmaster Paul Munro. Appliance and hydrant Trevor Jones. Repeat. Trackmaster Paul Munro. Starter Trevor Jones. Appliance and hydrant Ronnie Hendon. First branch Frank Arnold. Second branch Harry Moyer. Hose and setup Phil Scott and Shane Munro. Marshall Dave Fox. And event setup Phil Scott and Tony Dodd. Just repeating that. Trackmaster Paul Munro. Starter Trevor Jones. Appliance and hydrant Ron Hendon. First branch Frank Arnold. Second branch Harry Moyer. Hose setup assist Phil Scott and Shane Munro. Marshall David Fox. And setup Phil Scott and Tony Dodd. Please report to the track.
Can we make it
Competitors, please be advised that in event the first branch you must hit the green disc, not the red one. You must hit the green disc, and then obviously you hit the one at 180, which is the yellow one. So it's green first and then yellow. Hit the red disc and it's a miss.
Máxima. Set. Just got to switch in the hose. In the hose. Collect the hose. You're right there, Ronnie. I mean, coffee's all right. That didn't help.
Yeah, I'm good.
Albany won a miss.
It didn't miss me, no.
Next team on the mark is South Kalgoorlie 1. South Kalgoorlie 1 next on the mark, followed by Mount Magnet.
Máxima. Set.
All clear, South Kalgoorlie 1. Your time 27.28. 2728 to South Kalgoorlie 1. All clear. Mount Magnet. Mount Magnet's time. All clear. 46.63. Next team on the mark is Brunswick Junction 2.
Come up to your mark. Set. Take the water out. Up to your mark. Set.
All clear, Calabaran 2. Your time, 42.84. 42.84 to Calabaran 2, all clear. Next team on the mark is Southern Cross 1.
Up to your mark.
All clear, Southern Cross 1. Your time 28.66, 2866. Next team on the mark is Calaveran 1. All clear, Calaveran 1, your time 42.35. 4235 Calaveran. Just while we've got a bit of a delay in the with a bit of equipment there. The result of event 1, the pumper appliance event. In 5th place was Oakford in a time of 19.52. In 4th place was Brunswick Junction 1 in 19.41. 3rd was Harvey 1 in 19.21. In 2nd place was Northern 1 in 19.19. And the winner was Albany 1 in a time of 17.58. Albany 2 all clear. Your time 55.12. Next team on the mark is Kwinana. All clear, Kwinana. Kwinana's time 37.98. 37.98 to Kwinana. Next team on the mark is Oakford 2. Next team on the mark is Harvey 1. All clear, Harvey 1. Your time 29.09. Next team on the mark is South Kalgoorlie 2. All clear, South Kalgoorlie 2. You're
Up your mark. Set.
At this stage, there will be a rerun of four brigades. Southern Cross recall. Calabarin 2, Southern Cross 1, Calabarin 1 and Albany 2 will all have a rerun.
Up your mark. Set.
All clear, Oakford 1, your time 26.15. 2615 to Oakford 1. Next team on the mark is Northern 2.
Up your mark. Set.
All clear, Northern 2, your time 37.45. Northern 2, 37.45. Next team on the mark is Brunswick Junction 1. All clear. Brunswick Junction 1, your time 28.94, 2894. Next team on the mark is Bunbury. Can Calabaran 2, Southern Cross 1, Calabaran 1 and Albany 2 please report back to the start for your rerun. That's Calabaran 2, Southern Cross 1, Calabaran 1 and Albany 2. All clear, Bunbury. Your time 30.85. Bunbury's 30.85. All clear. Northern 1, the next team to run. Don't forget we need Calabaran 2, Southern Cross 1, Calabaran 1 and Albany 2 back to the start for a rerun. All clear, Northern 1, your time 35.51. We now go back to the rerun with Calabaran 2 on the mark. Southern Cross 1. Southern Cross 1 will be a rerun. Rerun number 3 to Southern Cross. Next team on the mark is Calabaran 1.
Come up to your mark. Set.
All clear, Calabaran 1. Your time, 37.93. 37.93 for Calabaran 1. Next team on the mark is Albany 2.
Come up to your mark. Set.
Cross 1. Cross 1.
Come up to your mark. Set.
All clear, Southern Cross 1. Your time 29.68. Southern Cross 1, 29.68 in the rerun. That completes the pumper appliance hose practice double disc for competitors. We now go to event 3, which is the pumper appliance disabled hose practice for 4 competitors. Righto, we're now going to start the dry work track. So the dry work competitors, I will call out the judges in a minute. The first event, the first event on the dry work track is the 4 competitor Y.
Will it be red then green again? Stand by. 2 seconds.
Brigades, please be advised in this event, you must hit the green disc twice. The green disc twice, not the red disc. Forget the red disc is even there. You hit the green disc and you hit it with both lengths of hose. Okay? Now, while we're getting organised to get started, the 4 competitors. Judges and official for the 4 competitor Y on the dry work track. Track master Shane Munro. Starter Trevor Jones. Hydrant and coupling John Cow. Intersection Harry Moyer and Bryn Jones. Branch Kevin Anderson and Hayden Moore, and the tapes are by Spud. Just repeating that on the dry track for the 4 competitor Y. Track master Shane Munro. Starter Trevor Jones. Hydrant John Cow. Hydrant and coupling John Cow. Intersection Harry Moyer and Bryn Jones. Branch Kevin Anderson and Hayden Moore. Tapes Spud. Please report to the dry work track. Dry work track commencing shortly. We're ready to go when you are, Shane. For the event 3 on the main track, track master Paul Munro. Starter Paul de Boulay. Appliance and hydrant Murray Luff. Branch line Frankie Arnold. Hose setup Phil Scott and Tony Dodd. Marshall David Fox. And setup Phil Scott and Tony Dodd. Please report to the track.
It's a newbie. Can you please do a call to some check timekeepers for the dry work track?
Thanks, mate. Can we have a couple more check timekeepers? We need a couple of check timekeepers for the dry track. Anybody sitting around not doing much, all you need to be able to is press the stopwatch. Just report to the tent down there. Just report to the tent down there. Anybody who can do a bit of check timekeeping, please. We're ready to go when you are. Yeah, we're ready to go, Shane. Full. On the main track, Bunbury a miss. Bunbury a miss on the main track. Next team on the main track is Brunswick Junction 2. On the main track, Brunswick Junction all clear. Your time 41.39. On the dry work track, Calabaran 1, your time all clear. Your time 8.99. All clear on the main track. Harvey's time, 23.42. Harvey won on the main track, 23.42. All clear on the dry work track. Albany 2, your time 10.62. All clear Northern 2 on the main track. Your time 25.70. 25.70. On the dry work track, Southern Cross 1, South Kalgoorlie 1, 8.02. South Kalgoorlie 1, 8.02 on the dry track. On the dry work track, South Kalgoorlie 2, all clear, time 10.03. All clear on the main track. Mantra, your time 27.71. Mount Magnet, all clear on the dry work track. Your time 10.70. All clear, Brunswick Junction on the main track. Your time 26.58. 26.58 to Brunswick. Brigade, if you've finished your event on the main track, on the pumper event, please go over to the dry work track to complete your 4 competitor Y. Brigades, if you've completed your pumper event on the main track. All clear on the main track. Oakford 2, all clear. Your time 25.73. 25.73. Albany 1 on the mark on the main track. All clear on the main track. Albany 1, your time 21.97. On the dry track, Mandurah all clear. Your time 11.05. On the main track, we have Calabaron 2. On the dry track, Brunswick 1 all clear. Your time 10.12. All clear on the main track. On the main track, Calabaron 2 all clear. Time 23.90. Your time 14.37. All clear on the main track. Southern Cross 1, your time 27.54. 2754, Southern Cross 1. All clear on the dry track. Brunswick 2, 10.95. All clear on the main track. Northern 1, your time 35.45. All clear, Harvey 2 on the dry track, time 9.06. Paul. All clear on the dry work track, Calabaran 2, your time 9.63. On the main track, Albany 2 all clear, time 27.44. On the dry track, Southern Cross 1 all clear, time 10.32. On the main track, Calabarin 1, a miss. Calabarin 1, a miss. All clear, Harvey all clear on the dry track. Harvey 1 all clear. Time 8.27. All clear on the main track. South Kalgoorlie's time 22.98. All clear on the dry work track. Albany 1, 8.62. On the dry track, Northern 1 all clear, time 8.86. All clear on the main track. South Kalgoorlie 2, you're all clear on the main track, 28.99. Bunbury, are you running in the 4 competitor Y? Bunbury, are you running the 4 competitor Y? Please report to the track. Northern 2, are you running? Northern 2. All clear on the main track. Oakford 1 on the main track, your time 26.89. All clear on the dry work track. Northern 2, your time 10.18. Oakford 1, you're required on the dry track. Oakford 1. Okay. On the main track, Mount Magnus time, 49.68, all clear. At the completion of this event, on the main track and on the dry work track, there will be a lunch break. There'll be a lunch break, so don't get planned up. There'll be a lunch break after these two events. Recommencing at 12:45. All clear, Kwinana. Kwinana's time. 25.62. Kwinana, all clear, 25.62. Just repeating that we'll now take a lunch break. The competition commencing again at 12:45. Just a call for any of the female competitors that are running the 4 competitor Y. Can you please go over and run your 4 competitor during the lunch break? While we've got the judges set up there, it'd be appreciated if you could go there right now. Any female team is wanting to run the 4 competitor Y. On the dry track, Oakford 1 all clear, time 9.65. That completes the 4 competitor Y for the open events and on the main track. So we'll now have a lunch break commencing at 12:45. Don't forget to go over and see the ladies over in the canteen over there. There's plenty to eat and drink over there, hamburgers, you name it, sandwiches. Go over and support the Brigade over there. It's been run by the Bunbury Bushies and the Bunbury Brigade, so go and support them. Plenty of food over there, so get over there and have something to eat. Don't forget, if you've got a bit of a sore leg or a sore something, go and see the physio man. He's in the tent there, right next door to the souvenir tent. If you've got a bit of a sore leg or a sore something, go and see him. Just repeating, please support the canteen over there. There's plenty of food over there. And we'll be commencing at 12:45 sharp. Just so we can catch up with what's been happening this morning. The result of event 2, the pumper appliance hose practice double disc for 4 competitors. In 5th place was Southern Cross 1 in 29.68. In 4th place was Harvey 1 in 29.09. In 3rd place was Brunswick Junction in 28.94. In 2nd place was South Kalgoorlie 1 in 27.28. And the winner was Oakford in a time of 26.15. Well done, Oakford. The result of event 3, the pumper appliance disabled hose for 4 competitors. In 5th place was Kwinana in a time of 25.62. Good on you, Kwinana. In 4th place was Calabaran 2 in 23.90. In 3rd place was Harvey 1 in 23.42. In 2nd place was South Kalgoorlie 1 in 22.98. And the winner was Albany 1 in a time of 21.97. Just while we've got a few things happening here, we have a raffle going on over at the food tent. So there's a raffle going over there, which is to help the Bunbury Bushfire Brigade. It's called the Easter Raffle. The tickets are $2 each, or 3 for $5. So go and get a ticket in the raffle over there. If you've got any kids with you and they're starting to give you the whoops, there's kids lollies and lolly bags and Zooper Doopers, whatever they are, and Chucka Chups and stickers. So go over and get your kids something if they're starting to drive you crazy. Also, for kids or big kids, whatever, we have face painting and tattoos being done over there as well at $5 each. So the lolly bags are about $2, the Zooper Doopers are $2, and the Chucka Chips are $1, so they're all pretty cheap. Go over and get something for your kids and support the Bunbury Bush Brigade. Over on the dry track for the girls in the 4Y in Calabarin 1, girls, time 12.82. The composite side that has just run, all clear, time 11.52. All clear on the dry week track. Mandros girls, time 12.27. Have we any more female female teams? Any more female fours? No? Doesn't look like it.
Just with me. Anyway,
Okay. Firefighters, competitors, and anybody else. Let's get the show on the road, eh? The next event is event 4, the pumper appliance, flaked hose, and disabled hose practice. It's on the main track. Can we start getting organised, please? And on the dry work, on the dry track, we'll have the one competitor Y. As usual, there is no draw. You come over and run whenever you can. On the main track, the judges and officials for event 4, trackmaster Paul Munro, starter Paul de Boulay, appliance and hydrant, and tapes Spud. Please report to the track. We'll be starting as soon as we are set up. So on the main track we have event 4, which is the pumper appliance, flaked hose and disabled hose practice for 4 competitors. First on the mark is Brunswick Junction 2, followed by South Kalgoorlie 2, followed by Brunswick Junction 1, Kwinana and Harvey 1.
Okay, ladies are ready. Yep. Yep. Not good. Yeah, fella. You're never ready. It's good. Yep. Dom is good.
All clear on the dry track. Northam 2 first draw. Time 23.89. 23.89. That's Northam 2 first draw. On the dry track, South Kalgoorlie 1, first draw, time, all clear, time 17.81. South Kalgoorlie 1, first draw, time 17.81. All clear on the main track. Brunswick Junction 2, all clear, time 45.96. All clear on the dry track, Albany 2, first draw, all clear, time 25.27. All clear, South Kalgoorlie on the main track, time 43.66.